Illinois is 20 electoral votes. This is 51 to 49. Still too early to call. We can project this going for Biden. Maine is 2 electoral votes. Trump is leading 61 to 38. Still too early to call. Mississippi is 6 electoral votes. Biden is having an early lead in this state. Still too early to call. Michigan is 16 electoral votes. This is coming from all the rural counties. Trump is leading 58 to 42. Still too close to call. And it seems Trump has a really early lead here, especially in a lot of swing states like Pennsylvania, which is also too close to call, with a difference of 44,000 votes. Tennessee is too early to call, 65 to 32, with a difference of 27,000 votes. Texas in its 38 electoral votes, 54 to 45, still close to call, and a difference of only 27,000 votes. Trump seems to have the early lead here. Oklahoma is 70 electoral votes, still too early to call here. We can reasonably project this going Trump. As well as Kansas, which is also too early to call, and is 60 electoral votes, which Trump has a strong early lead in this state. Florida is 29 electoral votes. This is still too close to call, and its difference is only 292,000 votes. Though in the United States, the Electoral College suggests that Trump has 66 electoral votes compared to Biden's 47. This puts Trump at a lead of about 10 to 20 electoral votes. Alright, Ohio, we have our first projection here. It is 18 electoral votes will be going for Donald Trump. West Virginia and its 5 electoral votes will also be going for Donald Trump. Arkansas and its 6 electoral votes, used to be a swing state, are now also going for Donald Trump. Alabama and its 9 electoral votes are also going to be going for Donald Trump. This puts Biden at 61 to 66, especially due to votes coming in from the East Coast and projections being called early. So, this leaves us to now predict this also leaves us to predict that the Commonwealth of Virginia and its 13 electoral votes will be going for Joe Biden, and the state of Maryland and its 10 electoral votes will also be going for Biden. The District of Columbia, D.C., will also be going for Biden. In Delaware, Joe Biden's home state, will also be going for Biden. New Jersey and its 14 electoral votes will also be going for Biden. Rhode Island and its 4 electoral votes will also be going for Joe Biden. Massachusetts and its 11 electoral votes, this is a Commonwealth state, will also be going for Joe Biden. This puts Trump at 66 and only having a slim lead of 65. Of 5 electoral votes. Florida is still too close to call, 53 Trump to 47 Biden, and the race is still too close to call, with a difference of only 320,000 votes. Georgia is also still too close to call. Biden is at 112,751 votes, whilst Trump is at 1,102,547 votes. Michigan and its 16 electoral votes are still too close to call. Biden is having an early lead in the state with it only having 18% in. North Carolina is 15 electoral votes, Still too close to call. 50% Biden and 49% Trump, with a difference of about 9,000 votes. Pennsylvania is 20 electoral votes. This has shifted considerably large. 50 to 49, with Biden having a huge surge early in the polls. Texas, this is going to be a key race. Still too close to call, with Trump at 57 and Biden at 42. This is traditionally a red state. And as of right now, we have a major projection to make. 2 projections, multiple projections. And we have lots and lots of more states coming in on the map. First up, we have Tennessee, and it's 11 electoral votes. This will also be going for Donald Trump. And Mississippi, and its 6 electoral votes, will also be going for Donald Trump. This is traditionally a red state. North Dakota, and its 3 electoral votes, will also be going for Donald Trump. And South Dakota, and its 3 electoral votes, will also be going for Donald Trump. As well, Nebraska, and its 2 electoral votes, will also be going for Donald Trump. And Wyoming, with its 3 electoral votes, will also be going for Donald Trump. And another one, Illinois, and its 20 electoral votes, will be going for Biden. And New York, and its 29 electoral votes, will be also going for Joe Biden. This puts him at a lead of 117 to 110. We also have a couple new projections to show you. The state of Kansas, and the 6 electoral votes, will also be going for Donald Trump. This places Trump at a lead of, we have a major projection, major, to show you. This puts Trump at 155 electoral votes. We all thought this would go Republican. In Oklahoma, and its 7 electoral votes, will also be going for Donald Trump. As well, Biden has risen to 121 electoral votes. Alright, we have a couple more projections to show you. Alright, so far, Trump is at 165, whilst Biden remains at only 121. As well, we have some more projections to show you. Missouri, and its 10 electoral votes, will also be going for Donald Trump. This puts Trump at 165, whilst Biden's only at 121 electoral votes. This puts Trump in a lead of 44 electoral votes. A couple more key races have came in. Arizona is 11 electoral votes. Biden is leading in the state in the early polls. It is still too close to call, with a difference of about 4,000 votes. Florida is 29 electoral votes. As of right now, this is still too close to call of a race. Trump is at 52. Biden is leading in the early polls in Georgia, and it's 16 electoral votes, still too close to call, with about 7,000 votes. Michigan is 16 electoral votes. Biden is at 53, and Trump is at 57, still too close to call. North Carolina is 15 electoral votes. Trump is leading in this state. This is traditionally a red state, still too close to call, and Biden's only at 49%. Texas, we know that Trump is now the projected winner in the state, but Biden is still overperforming, especially over Hillary Clinton. And of course, we can now project that Texas and its 38 electoral votes, this was a key race from the start, this will be going for Donald Trump. As well, Pennsylvania, Biden has retaken the lead here. He was born in this state and is still too close to call of about 100,000 votes. Wisconsin is 10 electoral votes. Biden is also leading in this state, 59% of the vote to Trump's 40%, still too close to call. Alright, Michigan, Biden is slowly starting to overtake Trump even more, still too close to call, with a difference of about 200,000 votes. This is another one of our key races here, especially carrying him. It's the UAW in Michigan. As of right now, in Texas, we still have some counties that have not closed yet. 41% of the vote is in. We can only project that Biden could possibly overtake Trump, but who knows as of right now. North Carolina, Trump still maintains a close lead in this state. It is still too close to call, for a difference of about 50,000 votes. As of right now, in Pennsylvania, still Pittsburgh and Philadelphia are also carrying him, as well as key swing counties like Center and Erie. Alrighty, we have another projection to show you. Another projection to show you Utah and its 6 electoral votes. This is commonly known as a Bluetah event. This will be going for Joe Biden. It's rare to see these nowadays in politics. No way you just no way you just did that. No what?
Folks, let's look at the county map.
You sly bugger. Joe Biden at negative 10 years of age wins the state of Utah.
Oh. Yo.
Okay, with this highly unusual and unnatural event, Trump is still at 168 and Biden is at 137 electoral votes. This race is still too early to call, with 47% of the vote. Okay, you weren't lying. You weren't lying. Alright, looking at Utah here, Biden is leading with 77% of the votes. A reminder to all viewers that this is still the early polls. So who knows? Donald Trump might actually just win. But we doubt it because this is a blue time bench. Alright, as of right now, Donald Trump is actually leading in rural and suburban Nevada and is also losing in early polls in Iowa. And somehow is winning in Minnesota. As of right now, though, Donald Trump is at 190 electoral votes, 98, whilst Joe Biden remains at 145. New Mexico and its private electoral votes will go for Joe Biden. As of right now, Joe Biden is also leading in Georgia with its 16 electoral votes, 50-49, and is doing well in the ATL area as well as the Black Belt in Georgia. North Carolina is 15 electoral votes, 76% in, also still too close to call. Trump has the early lead in this state. Is performing well in areas with large rural populations, and in Pennsylvania, Biden is also leading. This is also too close to call with a difference of about 8,000 votes. This is anyone's game in Pennsylvania with only 66% of the vote in. Michigan is 16 electoral votes. The race is slowly starting to tighten here. This is still anyone's game. Trump could make a late surge in the polls as this is still 62% of the vote in. Wisconsin is 10 electoral votes. Biden is leading 53-46. Same situation with Michigan. He's performing well in the Madison area and the Milwaukee area. As right now, though, Biden is at 145 electoral votes, as well carrying the state of Utah, and still at 198 electoral votes. This only puts him at 2 votes away from getting 200, which would give him a giant step closer to the presidency mark. Iowa is 60 electoral votes, still too early to call. We can reasonably project this going Trump, and California is 55 electoral votes. We can project that Joe Biden will win this state. As well as Hawaii, its projected winner is Joe Biden and its 4 electoral votes. Idaho and its 4 electoral votes will also be going for Donald Trump. In Washington, its 12 electoral votes will also be going for Joe Biden. And as well, Georgia, it is still too close to call with a difference of about 36,000 votes. Trump could make a late surge here, but who knows? This is still, however, though, anyone's game. As of right now, Biden has the early lead here, leading with about 14 votes. Alright, we have another projection here. And this state will be Oregon and 70 electoral votes. This will be going for Joe Biden. So right now, it remains the same. It's still anyone's game here, especially in a lot of states which are competitive at the moment. We can also project that a lot of polls say that Iowa may be a swing state in this election, but these are all unverified claims. Oh, we have another projection here. This has brought Biden up to 223 electoral votes. We don't know where it is, though. Oh, Oregon. Also, once again, we can repeat this. We'll be going for Joe Biden and his 70 electoral votes. Georgia is still. Alright, Minnesota, we're returning to some of the key races. And as well, Biden is actually performing well in Iowa. And as well, the popular vote right now is completely split down the middle, with Biden having a slight advantage. As well, we still have 223 to 202, which puts Biden at a lead of 21 electoral votes. Once again, we would like to remind voters that this is anyone's game. Trump may pull out a victory in the swing states like he did in his surprise victory in 2016, and as well, Utah, with its Utah event still going on. Biden is at 74% of the popular vote, whilst Trump is only at 19%, and other candidates are at 7%. These include candidates such. We can still project that Utah will still be going for Joe Biden. Right, because as right now, Biden retains his slight lead in the popular vote, whilst other candidates such as Utah will still be rejected for Joe Biden and his 6 electoral votes. This will go for Joe Biden here. As right now, the Electoral College map remains the same. No other candidate has made significant gains in the state yet. As well, Iowa has started to flip back, and Pennsylvania, as of right now, is in a good place for the Republicans. It's an example of that this is anybody's game. Nevada is as well has also leaned Republican in recent poll trends during this election cycle. I mean, just look how beautiful that blue tie is. Alright, we have for 67% of the vote in. As of right now, the race is still too early to call. We would like to remind voters that this is still anyone's game. We still don't do. Oh, we have another projection here. This has caused Biden to go up to 239 electoral votes, and that is the state. This is the state of Georgia, and it's 16 electoral votes. This will also be going for Joe Biden. And Utah, with its 6 electoral votes, will still be going for the negative 10 years of Joe Biden. And as well, the popular vote as of right now is still split. 239 for Biden, and it's still 208 for Trump. As right now, we have 72% of the entire votes of the United States in. And we have another projection here, which has brought Biden up to 249, only just a couple of electoral votes away from the presidency, and that is Minnesota, and it's 10 electoral votes, and Utah will still be going for Joe Biden. And Minnesota again. Alright, we can still project that Minnesota. Biden will be the projected winner of the state with 63% of the vote in, and Utah will still be going for the negative 10 years old Joe Biden with 72% of the vote in. This is the highest Democrats have ever gotten in the state of Utah, or Bluetah, as many are also calling it. Rhode Island and its 4 electoral votes will be going for Joe Biden as well. And it will still also be going for the negative 10 years old Joe Biden. As right now, we have 74% of all votes in. The race is still too early to call. Okay, Utah's 6 electoral votes is still going to be going for the negative 11 years old Joe Biden. The electoral college map is still practically unchanged, with Biden still at 249, and as well Rhode Island will also still be going for Joe Biden. You don't know why, but some guy in our news studio keeps saying that it's going to be going for Joe Biden. And BC as well, and Rhode Island again. Who in our studio keeps doing this? Yo. We have 75% of the vote in. This is a quarter of all the votes. As right now, everything remains unchanged. We are seeing that Biden has strong leads in states such as Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin, which should actually hand him over the race. If we could just go to the path to victory here. Alright, we can also place Arizona, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan in Biden's column, in Nevada in Trump's column, in Alaska also in Trump's column, which will give us a 306 to 232 victory for Biden. Oh, and we have a major projection here. A huge projection. Who in our news studio keeps doing this? But as of right now, Joe Biden has crossed the presidency line. And as the President of the United States, Joe Biden has now officially been designated the President-elect of the United States. And we still project that Utah will all still be going for Joe Biden. Michigan and 16 electoral votes will also still be going for Joe Biden. But this doesn't really matter now. Who in our news studio keeps doing this? Who keeps saying that Rhode Island is just now getting projected? Who? Right as of right now? Oh. Who in our news studio is doing this? Jimmy! What? Stop projecting everything! No.
But as you can see, if we go to our map card, let's go to Nevada. Still only 68% reporting. Currently, the only county projected to be going for Joe Biden right now is Clark County. That's the county with Las Vegas as the county seat. But it doesn't really matter. Joe Biden is 285. He will be taking the presidency. And of course, Rhode Island goes for Joe Biden.
Jimmy, I'm gonna smack you. Ooh. Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt you here. We have some serious word that that Donald Trump has made
I hate to
concerning statement.
I hate to break your I hate to we have a major projection. Wait, hold on. Hold on, just a second. Wait. Projection slide. What? Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. Continue on.
Oh, yep. We have a concerning statement that has came here from Donald Trump. Well, I'll send it to you right now. Jimmy, I have told you, Jimmy. If you don't stop. If you don't stop, Jimmy. Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. 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 Stop, Jimmy. 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 Thank you, Jimmy. Anyway, continue on, Host Rowan.
Okay. The president, the statement from the president, I'm sorry, reads, I won this election by a lot. This was tweeted after Biden crossed the mark of 270.
Jimmy. What have I told you, Jimmy? What have I told you, Jimmy? Now you're gonna get fired, Jimmy. I've told you, Jimmy. Now you're gonna see that I punch metal for fun, boy. Continue on, Host Ron.
Our national vote, Biden and Trump right now, they're neck and neck. We're not getting any returns from Hawaii or Arizona. Those states still closed in voting. Let's go back to the Electoral College map. Nothing seems to have really changed. Wisconsin, Nevada, Arizona, we are getting, well, I guess we are getting votes from Hawaii, but Nevada, Arizona, Alaska, those are the 3 states we do not have, and Wisconsin too, but those are the 4 states we do not currently have projected. Nevada is still going for the president.
Jimmy! I told you, Jimmy. I'm gonna tell you again. I'm gonna tell you again, Jimmy.
Jimmy! Jimmy, why did you have to do this, Jimmy? Jimmy, why did you have to do this, Jimmy?
Jimmy! I told you, Jimmy. Jimmy. Let's give it here, Slice. Back to you, Host Rowan.
If we're going over to the Arizona
Oh, I'm
map,
sorry to interrupt you here, but
Yeah.
we have word that Wisconsin has actually started to flip in favor of the Republicans.
oh, they have.
Indeed.
Let's see this. Presidential results. Yeah, this
Seems
is
like
not projected, but they do have the lead. This is with 89% in, so it can change at any moment.
true.
Nevada still going.
This also marks the first time in the 20th century, I mean the 21st century, that a candidate is projected to win all four corners of the United States.
Actually,
For
not
going to the
projected
point.
yet, not projected yet, but if we look at Arizona, then yes, they do seem like, it will be 90% in, 51%, I've got to say, this is the closest race to being called right now. But
True.
Joe Biden is still projected to win the presidency.
Jimmy! I've told you countless times, Jimmy. I'm gonna get my back scratched and I'm gonna whoop you! Actually, he'll roll on. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Yes, go on.
As of right now, we have 92% of the vote in, and
Oh,
Joe
actually,
Biden is still leading.
we do have a projection.
Alaska and its 3 electoral votes will be going for Donald Trump, and DC will be going for Joe Biden. And Alaska will be going for Donald Trump. Nevada and its 6 electoral votes will be going for no one as of yet.
Not. We'll be going. Not just yet.
Will not be going as of anyone as of yet.
93% in. We know the next president. All we do not know yet is who will win the swing states that remain. Alaska has been called. It's just the Desert Sisters in Wisconsin who have yet to be called.
Yep, indeed. And Trump is leading in Nevada, whilst Biden is leading in... Oh, we have another projection here. That will be the state of Arizona.
Yeah.
Jimmy! I'm gonna eat you, Jimmy. I'm gonna... Oh! Arizona and its 11 electoral votes. This will be also going for Joe Biden.
Now, one of the Desert Sisters has gone to Joe Biden. We just have yet to see if this will carry over to the other.
Back to you, host Rowan.
Okay, 92% in. The race is narrowing. The race is below 1% in Wisconsin. Nevada, 86% in. Donald Trump is one entire percentage ahead of... Donald Trump is an entire percentage ahead of Joe Biden. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and
Biden takes the lead in
Wisconsin
Wisconsin. Biden takes the lead in Wisconsin. This is... Let's get on the results card. Because this is insane.
Yep, as of right now, Biden is
2,000
50% of the vote.
difference of 2,000. Can you believe this?
DC will be going for Joe Biden.
Going back to that, let's take a look at the county map. No. Wisconsin.
Wrong one, Jimmy. Yep, as of right now, Joe Biden is leading in a lot of urban areas such as Madison County and around Madison. In other counties such as in other cities such as Eau Claire and Green Bay. As well, we can also project that to Joe's just coming in, Joe Biden will be winning the presidency. And will be also winning Rhode Island. Rhode Island. Rhode Island. Rhode Island.
97% in. Trust me, the nightmare's almost over. But we still have 2 states to project. Wisconsin and Nevada. Let's go over to those now. Nevada.
Yep, right now.
Oh, I hate to interrupt. Wisconsin, just taken back again from Donald Trump's claws. This is a race. We haven't seen races so close in quite a long while. Going to the results tab, we can see 50% on either side, difference of 2,000 votes. It's anybody's game in Wisconsin.
No one has gained in Wisconsin as of yet, but this is going to dredge up memories 20 years ago when George Bush just
Joe Biden has taken the lead in Nevada, 95% in. He's taken the lead. Oh my goodness, this is a major projection. This is a major
projection right here.
Yes, we have a major projection. This is a major projection.
Huge projection for those just.
Yeah, huge projection. We can now project the state of Nevada. We'll be going to Joe Biden. And also Utah. And then there was one.
Now. Only
And then
Wisconsin remains. Your nightmare will finally be over. You will finally wake up from this horrible nightmare. The nightmare will be over soon. The
popular vote card. Let's go to the popular vote card. Biden, 52%. Trump, 47%. Let's go over to...
And we have 98% of the vote in.
Map. Let's go over to the... map card. For Wisconsin. Trump has taken back the lead. Trump has taken back the lead. This is...
Yep.
This is...
unprecedented.
Yeah, this is very,
extremely
very
unprecedented. We are at 99% of the votes in, and Wisconsin has refused to move. In Rhode Island, I'm going to lick Rhode Island. Rhode Island! Trust me, guys. Ooh, Biden has taken back the lead in Wisconsin.
Good eye, good eye. Difference of under 1,000.
Oh my god.
Difference of under 1,000.
For those who have been alive, especially Gen Zers and millennials, I'm sure this reminds you of something. In Rhode Island. And Utah still has only 21% of the vote in, and they are still overwhelmingly voting for Biden because they said that they heard that he likes ice cream.
Donald Trump is taking back the lead. Still by a hair.
Yep, we have a difference of only 584 votes. This is like Florida in 2000. Now this has increased to 588 votes. Now only 265 votes in Rhode Island. Wisconsin still 265 vote lead for Trump. He may just actually take the lead in Wisconsin. Stay there. Oh, Yeshua, Washua, hey, what, hey, sure. We are still waiting on Wisconsin. It seems that your nightmare will not.
Biden is taking back the lead.
Here.
Biden is taking back the lead at 98% in.
Oh my gosh. And we still cannot project whom will win in Wisconsin. Just gotta wait for the polls to update here.
A difference of
Ooh,
5,000.
Huge.
This might be called for Biden.
Yes, this may be called for Biden. Trump may have a late surge, but considering how close this election is, it's in pop. Considering how close this election is. And considering how close this election is, this will probably be called tomorrow on the next day.
Biden's lead has widened.
Bars.
Wisconsin is at 100% reporting now. Trump is at 49%. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yep. We can make
I'm not sure if we can project this. I'm not sure if we can project this, but this is 100% in. National Electoral College. We have a major projection.
Major projection.
Major projection.
We can now project the state of Wisconsin because 10 electoral votes will be going for Joe Biden.
And that concludes our coverage of. And this concludes
2020
presidential election
of Rhode Island, and negative 12 years of age, the first being even born yet to win the presidency.